Maybach trunk full of stacks, Kenny paint all black. Kicks on my whip, all chrome, sitting real low, riding through the avenue, gotta let him. Told him I'll be back when I'm back in the Maybach trunk full of stacks, Kenny paint all black.
Hello everyone. Today I'm taking a motorcycle trip to Death Valley, and I've been planning this for months, and then the COVID actually put me behind 6 months. I was supposed to go in April, so it's September now of 2020, and I'm going to meet up with my sister, and we're going to do some really nice, probably some really beautiful trails. I'm looking forward to it. I got me a Kawasaki. It's got a nice rock guard. I checked everything. I checked my fluids. I checked air pressure. So I should be ready to go. So this journey should take me about, I was thinking 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, and I should be in Death Valley at the meetup. And then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go up see some ghost towns. We're gonna check those out. So I'm excited. Again, I've been planning this for years. So looking forward to going out to Death Valley. It won't be too hot. I'm thinking, I saw the weather, it was 100 degrees for today, and I'm gonna be there for 4 days. So when we leave to back home, it should be about 114. It seems kind of hot, but we're gonna be camping up on in the mountains and get some good photographs up there. I camped out by myself at Immigrant Campground. I was gonna meet up with my sister the next morning, so I camped out alone. It was pretty nice. There was only the two vehicles you see there. When we met up, we went over to the Borax Mine Museum, saw some big machinery. It was pretty cool. It was free. We kind of enjoyed ourselves just to take a little bit of time away before we started heading out towards our other camping area. We kind of fooled around over at the sand dunes. Then we hit the road again to get over to Alabama Hills Recreation Area, and we set up camp. And the following morning we were going to go up El Gordo Mountain and a ghost town up there. El Gordo Mountain was really steep. The road was gravel. It's not something you want to take your family car up. It was very steep in areas, and honestly, I wouldn't take my car. We did see a couple of cars up there, but I wouldn't take my car up there. It wasn't much of a ghost town. There were some people living up there. There were some homes. So I don't know what you call it. I mean, I guess it is a ghost town. The mines are abandoned, at least the ones we saw. Coming down the other side of the mountain was very steep. Again, steep, it's a mountain. We had dropped the bike each. My sister dropped her bike. I helped her get it up, and I parked on a slanted. So when I went to turn my bike around, because I had to turn around and come back up the hill to her, I dropped my bike. And then later on down the road, we dropped the bikes again because the road was slippery. I had to ride her bike down the mountain, come back up, take my bike and ride back down. And she would walk ahead with the helmets. It was very exhausting for me, and I was drinking a lot of water. I was going to the bathroom a lot. I was having some bowel issues, probably because of the heat. I mean, it must have been about, it wasn't too bad because we're still at high elevation, but it was affecting us both. So we were probably lost, probably 6 hours the whole day. The sun was beginning to set. We were getting worried. My sister kept saying, I need to call a tow truck. I need to call a tow truck. And she's looking at her phone and there's no signal. And she goes, how do we get a signal? We need to climb the mountain. I was like, no, we can't. And I kept trying to get her to, let's keep moving and let's keep going. We did see two people in a Jeep. We saw two people in a Jeep. They drove by and they asked us if we needed any help. And at this time, we weren't lost. So we've only been out there for a couple hours. So we were fine. We had water, we had food, and they went on their business. But we didn't see anybody else. And when the sun started setting and we were out there for 5 hours, didn't know which direction to go, then we were like, where's that Jeep? Where are those two guys? There was actually several Ys in the road. When we got to the one Y we were supposed to go right, I went left. I told my sisters, keep your bike downhill and I'll come right back. I want to see what's up on this hill. So I rode up there, and when I turned around, I found out it wasn't going anywhere except to another hole in the ground. I turned around and came back down, and guess who's behind me? My sister. So she gets off her bike. She goes, I'm not gonna ride it downhill because she's afraid she's gonna fall. All right, so this is a Joshua tree. We just came down from Cerro Gordo mountain, which is way off in the distance over there. Right now we're heading down this road, and hopefully we'll hook up with the main highway. We both dropped the bikes a couple of times each. The road back there was really horrendous. I had a real tough time with the gravel, and some of the road was slanted, and it was hard to keep the bike upright. At any rate, we're heading down the road, and we should hit the highway and go to Stovepipe Springs, or one of the other sites we can get gas and water. So when we hit the highway, we were so excited, we were so happy, and we went to Panamint Springs. We both bought a soda. They had hamburgers, but we decided just to cook our meal. And then we got a campground space. We drank the water. It was pretty good there. Seeing how it comes from Darwin Falls. And we just pitched our tent. We pitched our tent, and it was just, we relaxed. We went to the bathroom. We drank up more water. So we were pretty happy, and we were thankful to be alive. Who knows what would have happened if we would have spent the night out there in the Boonlands when nobody's around, no cell signal, no tow trucks, nothing.